Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Bellingham. That has been slung wide. Cantona goes on a run down the left wing. Showing good feet. Platini going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham! Bellingham.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Adriano. Cantona could try cutting inside here. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Neither side yet able to find the net. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well played. Has a shot! PSG on the counter-attack. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vieri, he's had a shot! Can he finish? And another try! Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been clubbed away. Maldini. Platini. And it's Lewandowski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lovely, and Hullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Fiddles it through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Shot a goal! Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Mbappe has a goal!
Goal, Ukraine! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Ukraine really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Shot could be on. De Jong gets it clear. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adriano! That was superb goalkeeping!
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good strength. Mbappe floated through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
From today's match is now
Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Ukraine, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Platini might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Nesta. Vieira. Ukraine are still that goal to the good. And that has put paid to that. Lewandowski. Szoboszlai providing an outlet on that flank. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Ukraine leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far.
The attendance for this
So we've reached the hour mark.
70,987.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Hullet. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Adriano is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 11.
Ukraine choosing
Gullit.
to make the first change.
Number 19. Robert Lewandowski.
Rodri is there and he can get that clear.
Number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a little
Number
more
10.
urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ernest. Vieira. Now that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Vieri. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling
Number
impact.
15.
He's having a good look here.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
He's gone for the shots. Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and he's gone for goal! And that has fair fizzed. Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong. Bellingham.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Doué. Schmeichel deals with it effortlessly. Cantona. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Cleared away. All hands on deck for this one.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Expertly cut out, really nicely. And the shot! It's loose now, and one more try! In he goes again! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 8.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Ukraine take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Conte. Keeper has taken decisive action. Messi. And smartly reclaimed.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Adriano. That's at the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Take this opportunity
Do it. Picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.